Good day and welcome to Q3 FY2024 conference call for SMC Global Securities. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touch-tone phone. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Rasika Sawant from XB4 Advisors. Thank you and over to you, Ms. Sawant.
Thank you and welcome to the Q3 and 9-month FY24 earning conference call. Today on this call we have Mr. Subhash Agarwal, Chairman and Managing Director of SMC Group, Mr. Mahesh C. Gupta, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of SMC Group, Mr. Ajay Garg, Director and CEO of SMC Global Securities Limited, Mr. Himanshu Gupta, Chairman and CEO of Moneywise Financial Service Private Limited, Dr. D.K. Agarwal, CMD of SMC Capital Limited, Mr. Anurag Bansal, Whole-Time Director of SMC Global Securities Limited, Mr. Pranay Agarwal, Chairman and CEO of StockScart, Mr. Vinod Kumar Jamad, President and Group CFO. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company, which are based on beliefs, opinions, and expectations as of today. Actual results may differ. The statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. A detailed safe harbor statement is given on the last page of earnings presentation of the company, which has been uploaded on the stock exchange and company's website as well. With this, I now hand over the call to Mr. Subhash Agarwal for his opening remarks. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Rasika. Good evening and a warm welcome to all the participants. I hope all of you got an opportunity to go through our financial results and earnings presentations, which have been uploaded on the stock exchanges as well as on the company's website. Now, I will take you through some industry and operational highlights, and then Mr. Vinod Jamad will give you all a brief overview of financial performance of the quarter gone by, followed by a question and answer session. Despite political conflicts and a sluggish global economy, the Indian stock market demonstrated remarkable strength throughout 2023. The Nifty 50 and BSE Sensex, India's primary stock indexes, experienced substantial growth, marking 2023 as the second most successful year since 2017. In December 2023, both the Nifty 50 and Sensex reached extraordinary heights. The Nifty attained a record peak of 21,801 points on December 28, registering a 20.03% increase for the year. Simultaneously, the Sensex reached an all-time high of 72,119.85 on December 27, emphasizing the broader market strength. The NBFC sector witnessed transformative changes with proactive regulatory measures. Strong demand fueled robust growth in disbursements, and NBFC played a crucial role in the economy by channelizing funds across various sectors. Collaborative co-lending partnerships with major banks expanded lending options, and the MSME sector saw a significant growth in commercial loan demand. Insurance companies experienced a dynamic 2023 marked by regulatory changes and a focus on technology-driven customer experiences. From adopting modern technology to improving claim settlements, the sector saw successful initiatives reshaping the insurance landscape. The ADA objective of a fully insured India by 2047, backed by protections, focused strategies, and a technology-driven customer-centric approach, promises improved penetration. Now, let me take you through SMC Global Securities highlights. Company's extensive network, comprising 2,458 sub-brokers and authorized persons, covering 445 cities, demonstrates our widespread reach. In financial distribution, our network of 7,030 associates continues to expand. our mutual fund AUM stands at Indian rupees 3,632 CR. In this quarter, SMC has added a new banking tie-up with Nainital Bank, expanding its existing list. In our financing segment, our loan AUM stands at Indian rupees 1,064 crores, an increase of 35% YOY. In this quarter, the company had expanded its operation by opening 3 new branches, including 1 gold loan branch. In this insurance broking segment, SMC Insurance operates through 7 branches nationwide. We utilize a network of 15,072 points of sale. We engage with 307 motor insurance service providers. In this quarter, we sold 298,323 policies, solidifying our market presence. Throughout this period, the company had maintained its focus on enhancing technological capabilities. We are pleased to share that the board has proposed and recommended interim dividend for financial year 2023-24 at the rate of 60%, that is 1 rupee 20 paisa per equity share of the face value of rupees 2, each amounting to rupees 12,56,40,000 to its equity shareholders. Now, I hand over to Mr. Vinod Jhamar, our President and Group CFO, to take you through the financial accomplishment for the third quarter of financial year 2024. Over to Mr. Vinod Jhamar.
Thank you, Subhash sir, and good evening, everyone. Talking about the financial performance for quarter 3 FY24 of our company, on a consolidated basis, the operating income for the quarter was rupees 428 crores, which grew by 35% on YOY basis. Operating EBITDA was reported at approximately rupees 113 crores, increased approximately by 58% year-on-year. EBITDA margin stood at around 27%. Net profit after tax reported at rupees 52 crores, while PAT margin stood at 12%. Revenue growth was observed across all segments of the business. EBIT contributions from our broking, distribution and trading business constituted 62%, reflecting a YOY growth of 75%. Financing business contributed 33% of EBIT, while insurance broking contributed 5% of EBIT. EBITDA margin experienced an uptick of 397 basis points, and PAT margins also saw an increase of 210 basis points. The margin improvement is due to volume increase and stable fixed costs. For the 9 months FY24, the operating income stood at rupees 1,129 crores, which grew by 24% on year-on-year basis. Operating EBITDA reported was approximately rupees 286 crores, increased approximately by 38% year-on-year basis. And EBITDA margin stood at 25%. Net profit after tax was reported at approximately rupees 122 crores, while the PAT margin percentage stood at about 11%. We achieved revenue close to the full year 23 figures in the first 9 months of FY24 and surpassed the PAT of full year FY23 in the same period. Let me now take you through quarterly segmental performance on a consolidated basis. In the broking, distribution and trading segment, Q3 revenue stood at about rupees 239 crores, which is increased by 25% on a year-on-year basis. And for 9 months, FY24 revenue increased by 17% on year-on-year basis. Coming to financial division segment, revenue for quarter 3 was around 53 crores, which grew by 39% on year-on-year basis. And in 9 months of FY24 increased by 45% on year-on-year basis. Loan AUM stood at rupees 1064 crores and increased by 35% on year-on-year basis. EBIT in quarter 3 grew by 35% on year-on-year basis, and the 9 months of FY24 by 46% on YOY basis. The GNPA and NNPA stands at 2.60% and 1.36% in December 23, respectively. Lastly, in the insurance broking division, revenue for Q3 stood at around rupees 150 crores, which grew by 57% on year-on-year basis, and in 9 months, FY24 revenue increased by 39% on YOY basis. The EBIT increased in Q3 by 128% and in 9 months of FY24, it grew by 93%. With this, the floor is now open for Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask question may press star and 1 on their touch-tone telephone. If you wish to withdraw your question from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. We have our first question from the line of Yogesh Bhatia from Sequent Investments. Please go ahead.
Hi sir, congratulations on very good set of numbers. So I'm new to the company, so I have few questions. One, I would want to know what is the breakup between our, so we report broking and trading business. So how much is the trading revenue maybe in this quarter and 9 months FY24?
Sir, it is around 60% from broking and 40% from trading.
So trading is basically the prop trading that we have, or what is the trading? How do you explain that, sir?
Yeah, it is basically, DK sir will answer to your question.
Yes. See, like in our broking business, we have, we have to keep a lot of margin as a buffer for the client. So whatever liquidity company has, we deploy that liquidity into arbitrage business. It is like treasury operations of the company. So this trading is practically the arbitrage business which we do. We use algo trading, we use high frequency trading. So it is the trading is on account of arbitrage.
Acha, okay. And so sir, arbitrage, does it have any risk involved, or it is pure arbitrage like spot future arbitrage?
We do risk neutral strategies. I mean, most of our positions are held positions. You can say 90% of our arbitrage are completely held positions.
So have we ever experienced any sort of, risk in this?
There has been never a negative month in history of SMC.
Okay, that is very good to know, sir. And so, sir, if I understand the numbers correctly, this quarter we did around 238 crores from broking and this thing, what you say, trading, of which you are saying 60% is broking. So if I assume 140 crores is broking, so how much would be the EBIT from the broking business?
Just let me give you a brief idea. From trading business, we make a return of around 15%. 15% plus kind of return. On the capital employed, yeah. So that would give you idea that how much contribution is coming from trading.
Okay. So what is the total capital employed in the trading business?
See, it depends. As I said, we look at the liquidity available at the company. It is, say, around 200 crore to sometimes it is 300 crore also. So it ranges from, depending on the liquidity available. As I said, these are the treasury operation of the company. So this is whatever is the liquidity available, we use that liquidity and to deploy into profitable strategies like arbitrage.
Okay. So assuming, because as the number of clients increase, maybe margin will increase or things like that, but 15% is what the return that is generated on our prop book.
That's right.
Okay. And sir, my second question is, our current NBFC, the AUM is around 1,060 crores and our net worth is 424 crores. So the debt to equity ratio currently looks comfortable. How much can we go to? 3x, 4x? So what I'm trying to understand is, do we have to go for fundraise to continue this kind of growth in the NBFC?
Yeah, right. So, hi, this is Himanshu Gupta. I will take up this question. So right now our AUM stands at 1,065 crores. As you rightly said, the leverage is very, very low on an equity base of around 430 crores. With the current equity, we can easily leverage by 3.5 times. So with this current equity levels, we can bring up the AUM to about 2,000 crores. And that is where we would be looking for the equity raise in the NBFC. So as per our plans, like maybe next 1 to 2 years, we would be looking out for equity raise in NBFC because we would have reached that level of AUM by that point of time.
Okay. And sir, the NBFC slide that you've mentioned, it says that we do some working capital loan to SMEs and some secured loans to SMEs. So if you can explain me, are these working capital loans secured or they are against the cash flow? How does that work? Or they are, bill discounted? What is the working capital loan?
So basically, we underwrite totally on the basis of cash flows of the SME customer. So primarily, what we look for is the customer should have adequate cash flows generated from the business on regular basis to service all his EMIs, including the existing loans and our new proposed loans. That is the primarily the main method of underwriting that we believe in. Apart from that, we take the personal guarantees and the repayment instruments, checks and match from the business entity. And the personal guarantees are taken from the proprietors or the owners of the company or partners of the firm. So that is how we underwrite. In this particular product, like WCTL, we are not taking any hard collateral, but it is primarily the cash flows. Obviously, there are some sub-segment under this product wherein we are also doing bill discounting, but that is a smaller portion of the overall book.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And this AUM...
Sorry to interrupt, sir. There are several participants in the question queue. I would request you to please rejoin the queue for further more questions.
Sure, no problem. Thank you, sir, and all the best, and congrats again for the great performance.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to ensure that the management is able to address questions from all participants in the conference, please limit your questions to 2 per participant. Should you have a follow-up question, we request you to rejoin the queue. I request participants to press star and 1 to ask questions. We have the next question from the line of Pratik Tandil from Swan Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. I would like to ask 2 questions. My first question is regarding your clients. So we have broking clients around 7,94,000. And from our stock card clients, we have 2,33,000. Total, we have around 10 lakh clients. So my question was that how many of these clients are actually our active clients, and how are these clients onboarded? Can you tell us the split between various channels of how this client acquisition strategy is? My second question is regarding the margin funding book. I would like to know the size of our margin funding book. Also, the cash on balance sheet. I would like to know the split between our own funds and client funds. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, this is Ajay Garg. So, we do have combined together the discount book is around 10 lakh clients, and out of that, around 2 lakh clients are active clients. And we onboard, we do have around 2,500 franchisees all across India, more than 100 branches. And in discount brokerage, it is completely digital. Lot of BDR participants are there. Around 2,000 partners are there in our discount brokerage who provide us the account, and we source accounts through digital marketing as well. And we are working hard. Recently, we have revamped our onboarding platform, which has been launched just a few months back. So we are focusing on getting a lot of traction on DIY eKYC account, and this would improve our onboarding. What was your next question?
Yeah, my second question was on the size of the margin funding book and the cash that we have on the balance sheet. I wanted to know the split between our own funds and the client funds. If you could explain that.
MPF book size is around, which is ranging between around 225 crore. And own fund I have to see like how much borrowed fund, and because it is a matter of compliance, so I have to see exactly how much is deployed out of own fund and how much is from the borrowed fund.
We have deployed around 550 crores in broking and trading. So if we take out trading part, say 150 or 200 crores, remaining part is in broking.
Yeah, and do we have any bank guarantees on our balance sheet?
Yes, we do have.
What is the size of that? Could you?
Bank guarantees
are more than 1,000 crore, around 1,500 crore.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. A reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask questions. We have our next question from the line of Harsh Shah from Dimensional Securities. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. My first question is on the NBFC business. As you mentioned that you can take loan book to 2,000 crores. Just wanted to understand what is the time frame that you are envisaging to grow this book? And my second follow-up would be, how is the ground condition as far as the SMEs are concerned? Because what we hear from the other banks is that SMEs are fairly underserved. They are not too keen in
your voice is not very clear. Can you just repeat your question?
Is it better now? Is my voice better now?
Not clear. Yeah, you can try again.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it is better now.
Yes, my question is on the NBFC side of the business. Just wanted to understand at what rate would you be willing to grow this book, given that many of the banks and NBFCs are steering away from SMEs, citing that there is a lot of stress in this space of lending. So just wanted to get your perspective.
So if I heard you right, your question is at what level of growth are we expecting in the NBFC business?
नहीं SMB को जो बिल्ड करते हैं बड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है. आपका क्या पर्सपेक्टिव?
What is your on the quality of the SME lending business? Is it?
What is your quality as well as growth? Strong to lend SME.
So just to give you a little perspective, Indian economy is one of the fastest growing economies worldwide of this size and scale. And you know, the SME business is one of the biggest beneficiary of this growth. And everybody is speaking about next 10 to 20 years are for the Indian economy to grow like anything. So SMEs, lending to SME is a sector where we feel would be there would be very strong credit quality that we will build, and there is a strong credit demand also because the SMEs are growing their businesses and they need capital for fulfilling their order book or maybe their business expansion, etc. And you know, recently taking cues from the RBI's commentary also, the RBI has shown concerns particularly on the consumer credit, wherein they have increased the risk rates for lending unsecured loans to the consumer credit space. So, which again reiterates that the RBI is also not, we have not given any discomfort on the commercial lending space. So we firmly believe that it is a good sector to be in, wherein there is a lot of potential. And you know, most of the SMEs, they don't get proper access to the capital, or they get the access at a very higher rate. So there is still a huge unmet demand wherein NBFCs can have a big role to play in that sector. So we would continue to focus on SME space.
Got it. And sir, what would be our cost of fund in the NBFC book, and do you expect our cost of fund to decline from here?
No, the cost of fund at present is about 9.8 to 9.9%, and that is already very competitive if you compare other NBFCs which are similar rated and of similar size in terms of AUM. Having said that, over last 1.5 years, there has been an increasing trend in the interest rate in the market. So that obviously has impacted our cost of borrowings. And in addition to that, with latest RBI circular, wherein they have increased the risk rate for the banks who are lending to AAA, AA and single A rated NBFCs. So those couple of things have impacted our cost of funds. But I think what we believe is this is the peak interest rate that we see in the coming years. We expect that interest rates will go down from here.
Okay. And in our insurance broking business, I just wanted to get a sense on the size of the opportunity here, because we have been growing pretty well, especially this quarter we saw a good growth. So just wanted to get a sense on runway of growth, say, over next 5-7 years. What is the kind of opportunity in this sector? What is the kind of competition that is there, and how are we placed? And what kind of growth can we expect in this sector?
You are asking about NBFC particularly, or overall for the?
No, this is mainly for insurance broking business, mainly for insurance broking. What kind of competition is there? What kind of growth runway is there for next 5 to 7 years? And what kind of growth can we expect from our company in this business, in insurance business?
You see, insurance business is a business which has not expanded, which has not penetrated so far in India. It is penetrating, even after penetrating, 3% market share is there. So a lot of scope is there. Government is targeting that by 2047, everyone should be insured. And both life as well as general insurance business, there is a great scope. And we are into retail insurance business. And so we are very much equipped to do a great business. And this year also, in insurance, we did a good business. Our revenue grew in quarter 3, which is 150 crore, which is year to year 57% is better. And so in the same way, the EBIT increased by 128% in quarter 3 and 93% in 9 months. And we are serving and retail customer 950,000 annually this year, you can say.
Got it. And what is the kind of competition in this sector, especially from online players?
Sorry to interrupt, sir. May I request you to rejoin the question queue, as there are...
This is just the follow-up on previous question on insurance. So just last follow-up on this one. Just wanted to get a sense on the competition, especially on the digital side.
Digital side, we are having an insurance business, still alone in insurance business, 40 IT employees. And we have very good platform. We are having on board KYC system, and the point of presence we make in 1 minute. So that kind of IT is there with us. And we have around 15,000 POS, which is out of this 15,000, mostly through online. So we have that capability, digital technology. So that we are competitive with everyone. There is no problem in that.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have our next question from the line of Vignesh Iyer from Sequent Investments. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. So my first question is, I was going through your presentation. In your quarter 2 presentation, you have given stock card and your SMC global clients together, and now you have shown it as separately in quarter 3 presentation. So just to get an idea, your clients were around 1,002,000, and which has increased to now 1,027 if I combine together. So just to get an idea from where the increase has come of 25,000 clients, it has come for SMC Global or has it come for Stocks Card?
Yeah, this 25,000, around 20,000 is from SMC and around 5,000 from Stocks Card.
Oh, okay. So, but how is the competitiveness in the industry overall? Just to get an idea, because I went through the last presentation, and Stocks Card is offering really good saving on brokerage by offering 15 rupees flat on intraday trade and free delivery trade. Still, we are not able to add, that much of a client base from earlier base of 228,000. So, how is the competitiveness in the industry overall?
Hi, so I'm Pranay Agarwal, CEO of Stocks Card. So basically, in the past 1 year, our focus was to revamp our technology from all throughout the company. And we, in the current financial year, we have launched a new mobile app, and which was received very well with the investors. And we have seen a daily uptick in the volume. Regarding your question about the client addition, so our focus during the current financial year is to revamp our technology and not actually go on in client acquisition in such a big way. Instead, we are trying to add quality clients. So this will be seen in our ARPU. So our ARPU per active client is around 6,500 rupees, which is higher than the industry. And given that we will be at a certain better conditions in regarding to acquire more clients in the next financial year, because we will be having many more tech products out there. So we have already launched a new website with a new logo, totally new brand revamp. We have launched a new mobile app, new eKYC, and in the coming year we are going to launch many more products which are going to be first in the industry, which is you can say will be a USP. And when we think that these products need to be out there, and we need to acquire more clients, and more clients should be on a platform, we will definitely increase our digital marketing spend, and you can see a uptick in client acquisition then.
Right. Sir, my another question would be, so what the number I'm seeing right now is 790.233. This is the active clients that the company has, right?
No, these are the total number of clients. We do have around 10 lakh clients combined together.
Okay. Sir, on the NBFC part of the business, just to get I'm new to the company, right? So who is heading the NBFC business and the experience? Past experience of the member who is heading the NBFC business.
Hi, I'm Himanshu Gupta. So I am heading this business. I am the CEO and director here, and I am a chartered accountant qualified in 2010, and I have been from the very beginning when we started NBFC operation. So I have been looking at this business. So in total about 15 years of experience.
Okay, sir. Right, sir. Yeah, sir, I'll get back in the queue. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have our next question from the line of Sanjeev Damani from SKD Consulting. Please go ahead.
Namaskar, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
You are audible.
Congratulations, sir, and my respect for all the promoters and management of the company. Very fine performance this time also, and we are progressing as per the good market conditions. And I wish that we continue to grow like this with some innovative ideas. my first question is regarding mutual fund that we were thinking, that we thought of starting a mutual fund. So is there anything happening there, sir?
And thank you, Sanjeev Damani. Yeah, you see, way back around 7, 8, 10 years back, 2009, 15 years back. So we were in planning to launch mutual fund along with Mr. Sanlam of South Africa. But when we got the principal approval, their tie-up was become with Sriram, and they were more interested in insurance business rather than a mutual fund. So their inclination was towards insurance business because they were very good in insurance business in South Africa. So they were not interested to carry it out. So then and there we dropped the idea. But still, in time to come, we can think of it.
I mean, is it in somewhat thinking stage, or is it what you can look forward to? Or
we cannot comment as far as regulatory concern. We cannot comment over this, and still we are very, 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 you can say, initial stage.
Thank you very much, sir, and all the best.
Thank you. We have our next question from the line of Mr. Subhash from Value Investments. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. So I just wanted to know more about the Stocks Card app. Since the total revenue from operations, that is fees and commission income, is 279 crores, right? So out of the 279 crores, how much is coming from Stocks Card?
So if you talk about the revenue top line of the Stocks Card, during the quarter, we have around 5 crore. We did around 5 crore of revenue from Stocks Card, and we were able to achieve a profit of around 36 lakh, profit before tax of around 36 lakh. So as I mentioned before, so our focus is on quality clients, and our focus instead of client acquisition during the year was towards having a sustainable business and investing in our technology, and then we will go on and acquire more and more clients.
Got it. Thank you so much. And my second and last question is about the finance cost that is reported on the consolidated report. So for the 9 months ended, I see it is almost 107 crores is finance cost, right, compared to 89 crores in the previous year. So, can you give more light on the debt to equity ratio, and also are you looking to raise funds, or are you looking to bring down the finance cost by bringing down the debt?
Are you talking about consolidated finance cost, or you are referring to which number?
Consolidated finance cost.
Yeah. The consolidated finance cost is 40 crores as compared to 25 crores in the corresponding quarter last year. So the increase, if you see the breakup of income from operation, interest income has also increased in the same proportion, or at a faster pace. So we, like in our NBFC arm, we borrow money and then lend at a higher rate of interest. So interest cost is going to go up, and as well as interest income will also go up.
Got it. Just last question, sorry. So do you have any plans to make Stocks Card or the SMC Global app like a super app with the mutual fund investing options, ETF trading options? If I have to compare between the 3 years, recently Angel One started the super app, right? So do you have plans to go with the super app in the future?
Yeah. We are developing in-house app, which goes like a single app. You would be able to trade online. You would be able to buy and sell mutual fund. You would be able to see complete holding of your mutual fund, whether it has been bought through SMC or not. You would be able to buy and sell insurance. You would be able to apply to the ICU. So complete, and a lot of research tools and research services too would be available on that app. So we are working on it, and in few months we will be able to launch the beta version.
thank you so much for the answers and all the very best for the future, and congratulations on the super numbers. And I see that your stock price also broke the IPO highs, right? So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We have our next question from the line of Pratik Tandel from Swan Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I have two questions. So we have 4,184 employees. I wanted to know how many of those are in our trading business. So like our prop side of how many employees are there? And also, what is the strategy for us to grow this side of the business in the future? Another question I had was, does our NBFC side of the business also do gold loans, and are we also in gold lending, and could you give more clarification on that?
So far trading business is concerned, we are close to 250 employees. And as I mentioned earlier also that our trading business is kind of a treasury operation where we deploy the liquidity of the company in profitable strategies. So we have, everything is automated. We do algo trading, we do high frequency trading, we use a lot of quant strategies. So we are able to generate reasonably good return. And we continue to evolve good strategies and improve our, software and write better strategies. So that is a continuous process.
Right.
So coming to your second question regarding gold loan. So we entered into gold loan business about a year back to be precise in month of January 23. It's almost been a year for us to be in this segment. And currently, our AUM for the gold loan stands at about 4% of the AUM, which is about 20 crores. And with 6 branches, all of them in Delhi as of now. So we are initially started with the Delhi region. And once we stabilize there, then we can look for expanding to other locations also.
What is the LTV on our gold business?
LTV, the RBI has capped at 75%, and we are also lending at 75% as per the market norms.
And what is the average tenure of these gold loans?
So tenure, is typically up to 12 months. Depends on the scheme which the customer opts for. It can be 6 months or 9 months or maximum 12 months. So usually what we have seen is either customer would come and repay before the loan maturity, or maybe make a part payment before the maturity, or some of the customers would want to renew the loan on the maturity.
Right. And what are the rates at which we are lending in this space?
So, if you know, estimate about how the pricing works in gold loan, that there is a jumping ROI concept. So initially the customer would pay less rate of interest if he is a regular paying customer, but if he wants to have a gap between his interest payment, he ends up paying at a higher rate. So as of now we are making around 14%, but it will grow with the time, and we expect after we have a stable kind of book or a vintage on the book, then we would make about 18% on the EM.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And even in the industry, the competitors are making from 17 to 20%, that kind of IRR.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have a follow-up question from the line of Vignesh Iyer from Sequent Investments. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity once again. Just to get an idea, the cash in our as per September balance sheet, it is around 1,730 crores. I just want to know what is the total cash that belongs to us and what is the total cash that belongs to our clients. Just to understand the bifurcation.
Yeah, as I explained earlier, in broking and trading, we have deployed around 550 or 600 kind of funds. So, and in trading, it ranges between 150 crores to 200 crores, and remaining is in broking. As far as clients' funds are concerned, those funds are kept separately, and they keep on fluctuating. So those funds could be 1,000 crore, 800 crore, 1,200 crore. It depends upon the market volume.
Yeah, I understand that, but the 1,700 liquid investment that shows in your September 23 balance sheet, so as on that date, what was the client money in that?
Yeah, it is over 1,500 crore client's money. So that, and it is always fluctuating. On daily basis, it is fluctuating.
Right. Understand that. Also, sir, can you tell me what is the ROE that we are doing in our NBFC business as of now? What would be the number for quarter 3 and the NIM level also, if you could share the data point.
So, NIM levels would be about 11 to 12% in the NBFC on the leverage basis. But if you look at the difference between our lending rate and borrowing rate, that would be about 5% spread that we make. And as far as ROE is concerned, for the full year, we would be having ROE of about 10% in the NBFC, because right now, we are in expansion mode, and there are new branches that are being opened in last 1 to 2 years. And once the AUM gets built up, then the ROI will go up over the period of time.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the information and all the best, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask questions. A reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask questions. As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Mahesh C. Gupta for closing comments. Thank you, and over to you, sir. Mahesh, sir.
Hello?
As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Mahesh C. Gupta for closing comments.
Thank you all for participating in this earnings call. I hope we have been able to answer your questions satisfactorily. If you have any further questions or would like to know more about the company, please reach out to our investors relation manager at XB4 Advisors. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you very much to all.
On behalf of SMC Global Securities Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.